There we go. Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulties. Of course. The one time that I have a guest on here, it's been 8 episodes, right? 9 episodes, and the first time I have a guest, we have to go through some technical difficulties. But it wouldn't be Max's Man Cave without it, right? So thank you guys so much for being here. Roman of the Empire. Let's bring the chat up on the screen real quick here. There he is. Can you guys hear me okay? We have Roman of the Empire for $5 says, "Good evening, Max, secret guest and Max's Man Cave," that's what it is, dwellers. "I'm probably late. I'm at dinner with Mrs. of the Empire. Just wanted to say no silkies." Well, Roman, I think you might... Well, you know what? I'll just say this. I think our guest will agree with that statement, Roman. I think you are right in line with the ideals of our guest tonight. So thank you so much for everyone for being here. I'm super excited to get tonight started. So I can't say hi to everyone in the chat because I want to get to our guest. She has been waiting patiently. So not only do I have her on tonight, but I actually have her on IRL, guys.
Hey guys.
Look who it is. So I'm gonna let her scoot in here a little bit more so that you guys can hear her on our microphone. And I'll switch to our second camera here. And I will
Mike Wazowski.
And I'm gonna get rid of our chat for now so that we can see McKenna. Hello. So yeah, she decided she's gonna be in California for a few weeks. So I said, well, you can't not be here without doing a man cave. So that sounded bad. Chat, don't take that the wrong way.
Oh God.
So
starting off well.
Super chat from Salty Texas C says, "Silkies or get the fuck out." Salty.
No.
You've already got her mad.
I'm here to set the record straight.
Already got her upset.
It was after your Silkies live stream that I was like, no, it's time to fly to California and set the record straight.
Fair enough. She is putting me in my place, to be fair, guys. So
also another innuendo.
Yeah, right. Nosferatu says, "Arwen, Salmon, Devin, what's going on, dude?" He says, "Yay, drunk McKenna." You don't know if she's drunk or not. She's definitely drunk, guys. No, I'm kidding. Ben Cordwell says, "Hey, McKenna." Cajun says, "Put the chat on your face, Max." Okay, Corey, you want the chat on my face? Fair enough. Alasia says, "My girl. I've been watching Man Cave since episode 2, and I didn't think she was real." Oh, she's real. She is real, and she's here in person, guys. So welcome her with open arms. Once again, thank you, Roman, and thank you, Salty, for your super chats of $5 and $1.99. Roman, this one is for you, my friend.
No mercy!
And of course, Roman, I had to play that one for you because everyone's in silkies. All the Spartans are in silkies. So, and let's see. What do I want to play for Salty? Salty, I'm going to give you...
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
Excellent. Strength and honor, my friend. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, go check out Salty Texas C. Check out his channel. Our stream this morning was fantastic. We had a 2-hour-long stream with Az from Friday Night Tights. It was super fun, and I'm really looking forward to doing more collabs with him in the future. Paul Bustle, hey, welcome to Viking level membership, brother. Thank you so much for being part of the Shield Wall as a Viking member. Paul, I really greatly appreciate that, brother. So thank you. And I saw a super chat up here earlier from Cappy for $2. He says, "Max, you're free to go." Max, I'm free to go. Cappy, what is that?
Out of your own man cave.
So do you guys want her to run the show, or are you saying that she's keeping me captive and I'm free to go now because...
There's so many quotes. They're so wrong already.
Canman says, "What up, Max?" Hello there, McKenna. Alasia says, I'm going to finish yogaing and then I'll be back. Yeah, please do, Alasia. We'd love to see you come back. Max tactically dodging my message. Hugh. I don't know. Paul says, you had me from Poor Choices. Oh, dude, awesome. Sounds great, brother. Thank you for being here. And thanks for coming over and being a member, like I said. So Harley says, yeah, we've had enough of you, Max. Hey, fair enough. You know, I can do this, and I'll just step right out, and McKenna will just take the rest of the show, guys.
Kick you right out.
Yep. But we will do that a little bit later. We've got a fun game plan for you guys. I did want to get to the super chat we had a little bit earlier from Cappy, who says, Max, you're free to go. Cappy, thanks again for being here, man. This one is for you. So Cappy, thank you again. Cajun says, McKenna's Silky Cave. I think she would vehemently disagree with that.
Yeah,
Cajun.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course, John. John's the creative blue collar guy. Thank you for the $5, brother. He says, one word.
Banjo. We're gonna have a chat later, John.
Ooh, Harley thinks you're caving into the Silkies. I don't know about that.
I don't know what gave you that impression, Harley.
So, for the $5, John, thank you so much, man. I'll give you this one.
I'll dance with you.
One of my favorite clips I have on here. So, what I wanted to do tonight, now that we have McKenna in-house, in the studio, live with you guys, we haven't seen her since the last Mondays with Max and McKenna, and I don't want to talk too much. So chat, if you guys have any questions for her, if you guys want to ask her anything, if you just want to see how she's been doing, I want to kind of open this up to you guys. If you want to send some super chats her way, please do. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. But in the meantime, while you guys are getting some questions ready, I'm pretty much just gonna ask her how her Alaska trip was, and I'm gonna let her talk a little bit more about that because she is leaving. What was it? How cold was it in Alaska while you were there? And then now
30s when I got there, 40s, early 50s when I left.
So yeah, 30s to 40 degree weather, and now here in California, which today was 70 or 80 degrees.
It was amazing. Yeah.
So
sunshine. It's beautiful.
Oh, no. Zach says McKenna's the first girl in Max's dude hole.
No comments.
I don't even know if that's YouTube appropriate, Zax. Now I'm not monetized anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just as quickly as I was, I'm not anymore. Ken, what's going on, dude? Ken from Expedition Comics says, hi, McKenna. Oh, hey, Max. Fair. Understandable. But let's see here. We've got 28 people watching right now, so thank you again, guys, for being here and saying hi to McKenna. Nosefract, who says, McKenna, is it true Max has 28-inch biceps, and is he a softie at heart? I'm going to step back. I'll let her answer that one.
I'm going to say yes to one of those. You guys decide which one.
It's definitely the bicep one, guys. I mean, it's the size of her face. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to get out of the way there?
No, I'm kidding. Yes, Harley. One of these days, So Harley says demonetization drunk stream. McKenna was telling me the other day that she had pulled up one of my videos to like show one of her friends or something, or her friends were checking out some of our videos that we've done previously. And of course, it's the Silkies one. The one that comes up every single time, the one that the YouTube algorithm pushes now, is the Silkies one that I did for you guys where I'm A, drunk, 2, in short shorts, and 3, I don't talk about any topics at all. I just drink the whole time and dance.
was a great first impression.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it
I
happens.
don't know if
so.
you were judged more heavily or if I was judged more heavily for showing them the video.
Yeah,
but
that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Because that actually that puts more of an emphasis on who do you hang out with,
right. Yeah.
as opposed to
It backfired.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Cappy says we have 28 viewers. Well, Max, if you leave only her on camera, you'll have over 100, easily. Hey, grifters got a grift, right? I need to know what my audience is, because guys can't effectively enjoy this stream with my dumb face on here if McKenna's here. So.
I mean, in that case, you get 80% cut, right?
Oh yeah, well I mean
Yeah.
you're getting all these super
Sure.
chats like John and Roman. You guys can rest assured that your super chats are going to McKenna's trip back home. So no. Shieldwell says, why does McKenna's hair look so glamorous? Ooh. That's
California rubs off on you.
there you go. You heard it there first.
It's not from Alaska, that's for sure.
Wow. Alasia says, I wouldn't call that dancing, to be honest. Alasia. Okay, fair enough. I was just showing
An
off.
attempt was made.
Yeah, I was just more showing off the legs and the thighs. Why not? What a first impression, right, John? Oh, hey, we have Salty Texas C for another $2. He says, what was the best unexpected thing to happen in Arizona or at
Alaska.
Alaska? Oh,
Yeah, I was like, I actually haven't been to Arizona, believe it or not.
you have or have not been?
No, I've not been.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if it's Arizona, then nothing unexpected or exciting has happened. But if it's Alaska, here, let me do this. I'm gonna pull chat up on the screen so that we can see you guys.
Oh, there
But
you
I'm
go.
gonna put y'all in the middle. How's that? Does that work? Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
So Salty, yeah. What do you have to say for Alaska then?
So there was a lot of unexpected things that happened in Alaska. I feel like in Alaska, you almost have to be prepared for as many unexpected things to happen as possible. But as far as something that worked out in my favor, seeing the Northern Lights unexpectedly was amazing. So I spent my first week in Alaska going out every night to try to see the Northern Lights, and I kept missing it. And it was either like wrong place or wrong time or both. And then finally, I was out one night and on accident saw the Northern Lights. So that was a win-win situation.
That's so rad.
Yeah.
Well, it's also difficult because you kept having to go out there, try again.
I was exhausted by the end of that for the first week because flying in, I'm from Tennessee, so flying in from Tennessee and then staying up every night to catch Northern Lights did not set me up well for the rest of the trip. I was so tired. But yeah, catching Northern Lights unexpectedly. So even like driving sometimes, if you're up north enough, you can catch Northern Lights, and it's beautiful.
So for the Northern Lights, though, was it something that you had to research? Was it like, did you have to find someone that knew about them enough to like bring you out there, or were you just kind of on your own, on a whim? I hope I see him tonight. How does that work for the Northern Lights?
Both.
Okay.
So I was smart and I just asked locals for information on the Northern Lights. And it really is kind of hit or miss. It's kind of guesswork for them, but they know more than I did for sure. As far as locations and timing and how probable it was to see the Northern Lights. So I asked friends and I asked families that I knew, and then I also just went on my own and scoped it out. So it was both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so rad, though. I mean, think about it, Salty. The Northern Lights is what we were seeing as our Viking ancestors were out either up in Norway, or at least I think you would be able to still see them up there. So, but thank you again, Salty, for the $2, brother, and thank you for the great question too. We will keep asking those to our lovely McKenna here tonight. But before I do that, this one is for you. All right. The Front Porch Conservative. Whoa, did I happen to come in at the right time or what? Hello, Max and Lady Mac. Well, hello to you, Front Porch Conservative. You did come at a good time, of course. Who wouldn't want to miss McKenna being here?
And I've never been called that before, so well done.
Yeah, that is kind of a new nickname
Yeah.
for you. Lady Mac, huh? Devin says you should have seen her hair when it was butt length. I have only seen pictures, Devin, so yeah.
Yeah, I should have kept it long.
I'm sure it's a lot less heavy and a lot cooler to have it short when you're hiking, and especially like on any type of physical activity that you're doing. I'm sure it's like way easier, but
now it's so short you can hardly put it up without 50 bobby pins. That's what you guys don't see, is the bobby pins surrounding all of this.
Try getting her through a metal detector and it's just
oh yeah. Always fun.
Yeah. A2D2 says, hi, everyone. Hey, A2. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hi. History may judge you harshly for not taking the opportunity to feed drunk to the bears.
I'm going to let him reply to that.
Yeah, I mean, with his stature, he's probably the size of a bear, Wayne. I mean, let's be real. So yeah, you gotta do the thing. Isn't that right? When you have to, if a bear is attacking you, you have to get big to pretend like you're.
Well,
as
if
big
it's
as
attacking you, then you're too late for that anyway. So.
True.
You know.
I did learn something cool the other day from her. Could you talk about a bear charging with its head down and then a false charge with its head up?
I probably butchered the facts. But a friend of mine in Alaska...
no one in here is going to know any different.
They can research it though, which is not good. I'm going to preface it this way. A friend of mine in Alaska was, or still is, a guide, and would take people on tours to go see bears. And so I learned a lot from him about what to do and what not to do around bears. But I'm not going to repeat it because I'm going to butcher it. So... but there are false charges that a bear gives, and there are like real charges. And someone who spends enough time around bears can tell the difference, more or less. I cannot, so that's why I go hiking with locals at the moment.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, because I would think having a local tell you about bears would be so much more based off of their experience, and would be much more knowledgeable as opposed to me reading something online. Because I would take probably your word for it more so than whatever Wikipedia says about it.
Yeah, so anywhere I travel, I ask locals a lot of questions and I cross-reference, because I've learned that, like you said, it is so much more good than trying to research on your own and figuring it out. So I always go off of locals' knowledge, but cross-referencing is important.
Cappy says very long hair is goat. I agree, Cappy. The long hair is absolutely goat. Nosferatu, can you ask her what it was like to save Frodo from the ring wraiths and summon that rush of water in the river? I know you think that she's Arwen, Nosferatu. She very much looks like it. But she also looks like Witchblade. She also looks like Huntress. She also looks like Magdalena. So are we going to ask her how she's acquired... how she's part of the Bat family if she's Huntress, or how she's acquired the Witchblade gauntlet if she's Witchblade, you know?
That's so funny. I always get some of these references. I think it's just because I'm a brunette.
Well,
and it's
no.
The only resemblance.
I think you do have similar, like resemblance or like qualities, facial features, structural like body features that probably, you know, because I mean, yeah, I could say, oh, I look like Ryan Reynolds because I have brown hair. Like, I wish I looked like Ryan Reynolds. Like, I think you actually do have those qualities that...
Well, I'll take it, except for the midget. That's the running joke.
Yeah, it gets old, though. It's, I mean, yeah, she's very short, but Wolverine's no taller, so...
I know, which is nice.
Actually, he would be taller than you, and so it would be a perfect
match
dynamic.
made in heaven.
Yeah, why not? Steve says, you should have seen me when my hair was butt length. Steve, I don't even know if I want to know
I don't want that visual,
yeah,
Steve.
Exactly. You better have been able to headbang with it to some extremely heavy metal. Ken says, were you able to drop any hot comic knowledge to family or friends in Alaska? Info you have learned through Max and or followers. That's a good question, Ken. Have I taught you anything?
I feel like you're going to kick me out of your man cave when I answer this one, but no.
To be fair, Ken, they're nerding over like hiking and fishing and camping and doing stuff like that. So I feel like their nerddom is different than the comic book nerddom. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. Now, it was brought up with a good friend of mine. He was asking his daughters if they knew much about comic books, and they said no, and he's going to teach them. But I had nothing to do with that other than saying, oh yeah, you should check out Max's channel.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. And then they found me dancing in silkies. So.
Yep, pretty much. Where it started and ended.
Real quick, I'm looking at our sound levels, guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear McKenna all right, because she's a little bit farther away from my microphone that I have. So let me know if she is quiet or whatnot, and I'll adjust our sound levels. But just let me know. We have a super chat from Cajun Corey Rourke who says, McKenna, I'm from Tennessee too. Hey, that's pretty rad, man. That's awesome.
Good old Tennessee.
Yeah, well, I don't want to dox you, but what's your favorite part about Tennessee that Cajun would probably agree with?
The opposite side from where I'm from. I'm on the west side, so the eastern side of Tennessee is beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that more countryside?
Mhm.
Okay.
Rolling hills, mountainside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful falls, and yeah, it's gorgeous there. Hiking.
Yeah,
There's no
okay.
hiking where I'm from.
Fair.
I'll just leave it at that.
Well, awesome. Well, Cajun, thank you so much for the super chat, man. And yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys have something in common. So, my friend, this is for you.
Up into the overtime keel! Combat with a heart of steel! Cold is the ocean spray! Your death is on its way!
More Viking clips. Devin has to go, so thank you so much for being here, man. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, brother. Thank you for being here. Drunk 3PO is a Canadian bear. You can't feed the Canadian bear to the bears. I don't know.
No. And he did survive. You guys have seen him active
Did.
on his social media, so there's evidence that
Yeah.
he survived.
Dovey, what's going on, man? He says, hey, y'all. Always bring a whiny liberal with you camping. Bears need to eat that too. Nice, Harley. Nice. I like that. Dovey, our guest is McKenna. McKenna comes to us from Rebellion Expeditions. That was the first time that McKenna had shown her face on a live stream, but she kind of is involved and works with Rebellion Expeditions through Jaywalking the Planet, where they go and travel, they do live streams and stuff like that. So that was my first introduction to her, and then McKenna and I started doing live streams. So yeah, Dovey, I'd highly suggest, I have a playlist on my profile that is all Max and McKenna, Mondays with Max and McKenna. That whole playlist, I think we have like 16 to 18 episodes or something. Definitely go check those out. She makes the show, let me just say that, but like they are excellent.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing those.
Peak MVP channel growth right there. So Nosferatu, now which kind of bears are we talking about? Oh, I'm not even gonna go. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. I did see another super chat from Alasia. Look at that. She says, talking to locals, strangers when I travel is my equivalent of fighting bears. Oh, Alasia, you know what? I can't say that I would disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're in a totally different place, Alasia, and everyone is just kind of a stranger. Really getting out of your comfort zone to be able to talk to people is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna let you.
Well, so especially in the past, I was a major introvert. And so it was actually a trip that I did to Germany. I did a solo trip across Germany. And I think for me, being thrown into a country where you don't know the language, where it's a very different culture than you're used to, and having to figure out, I think it was like 7 or 8 train rides that I took. Oof. Yeah, in a very different language, like late at night, early in the morning.
Yeah.
You had to ask locals for help. And in Germany, it was a very different culture. I don't think it's very normal to just talk to random strangers. So here I was, an American, asking, for directions and whatever at train stations. That trip is what pushed me way outside of my comfort zone. And I think every trip since then, I've just been more and more extroverted, which has been a huge blessing, a huge strength. The only reason that I show up on live streams. So yeah, like
True.
Taking little bites outside of your comfort zone, really, it does wonders.
It's tough, and thank you for sharing that, because like there's one thing of like going to a different state or going to a different place that at least speaks your same language, but the fact that like you're talking to strangers who don't know your language or vice versa, like you don't know theirs, oh my god, it can be nerve-wracking at times.
It's amazing, but yeah, it is patchwork trying to figure it out.
Because then once you do say something right, or they get you or they understand you, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. Once you know where you're going across the country, it's a great feeling.
All I know is like, donde baño? And that's like pretty much it. Like, where's the bathroom? Because that's mainly what you need to ask people for is, where's the bathroom? A Trouble Green, this one is for you. Well, sweet. We have another question and donation from the Front Porch Conservative who says, question, do you think that the ride of the Rohirrim charging Minas Tirith in Return of the King is the greatest cavalry charge in movie history? Front Porch, I don't want to speak. No, you know what? I will speak very, very confidently and distinctively. I think it's the greatest charge in general. Not even cavalry charge. I would say best charge in movie history, hands down. I'm gonna fly it over to McKenna, but I don't know if she has reference to.
Nope.
No.
All you.
Fair.
So for anyone
totally
who has
fair.
not seen our previous live streams, that is a running joke. Is I was into the hiking world and traveling, and with pop culture, lived under a rock. They've been educating me. Max, Jay, you guys have been educating me.
Trying to. We're doing our best.
Yeah. Yeah. One like chipping away at it. So no, I'm not familiar with it.
That's no worries. I mean, to be fair, I'm on here for nerd stuff. You're on here for your really intellectual, thoughtful takes and your looks. I mean, the reason why this works, everyone could do without me on these shows. But Front Porch Conservative, thank you again for the $5, my friend. But yes, like I said, to answer your question, I think it goes down in movie history as the best, definitively the best, and objectively. I mean, come on, objectively one of the best charges, if not the best charge in film history. And because of that, I will give you that charge again. Look who it is. We have the mensch with the wrench himself, Eric K. You are both fine. Is that like, Eric, is that like, hey, you're both fine? I mean, like, I guess you guys are fine. Or is it like, hey, you both are fine? You know what I mean? Like, y'all are fine. Eric, let me know. Come on, man. You can't leave me hanging like that. Salty says, audio good. McKenna is like 5 to 15% lower. Okay, I think that's most likely because she's a little bit farther away, like I said.
No.
So I will I'll do this.
Well, also in person, I speak quietly, so you guys are getting a very authentic view of what it's like to be around me. Try to scoot closer, though.
How much does Max pay to promote his Silkies video? Zach's
I mean, sex
YouTube.
sells,
Yeah,
so
I guess that is true.
I don't know if it needs any promotion.
Oh God. Well, YouTube promotes it enough because I think because it was the first monetization stream, and so YouTube says, look, money, lots of money coming in, so we have to promote this video to get more money. It just so happens to be the one where I show off my legs. So
I did warn you. You know, so again, anyone who's listening to live streams,
you did.
We had a big. This was probably 10 live streams ago.
Easily.
Early on,
It probably came up in our interview, to be honest, in our very first interview.
Well, okay. So to backtrack, and I think 80% of you guys know this, but he and I met through me interviewing you for a veteran interview.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing a series for veterans, and he was the first that I interviewed online. We started talking about Silkies, and I very out of the gate stated that I am anti-Silkies. I think they're woman repellents. And then hence the huge feud over, Silkies are sexy or not. And I will always stand by them being women repellents. So you were fairly warned before your live stream.
I was fairly warned. And I mean, even in the Marine Corps, I've been told my entire Marine Corps career that they are the ugliest things ever and that they are very unattractive. And even when I would wear them, I'd be like, man, I look like an idiot in these things. But it became such like a legendary meme, I guess, that I felt like I just kind of had to. But
No, the
thanks-
live stream
that
was
is all
great.
thanks to you
I loved
guys.
it. It's
Oh.
just, I will always
It
be
was just-
anti-silkies. And now it's just for the principle of it. Like, I can't change my opinion on that. No, even today, I was not going to tell him this, but I saw a guy walking around in silkies. And almost took a photo and sent it to you. Because here's the thing. And no one, like, don't repeat this, but during our silkies feud, I was being DM'd photos of silkies pretty much on a daily basis. Yeah. Just because I was anti-silkies.
But then, I think the reason why you were probably getting so much backlash is because you put a false poll out and you had voter mules that were coming in and were influencing the vote towards a certain way. And when the original vote, or the organically, voted for side, was off, and so it became this total war. And I think you bought voters. And
You know
it was
what?
very
I threatened
disingenuous.
voters. Is
That's
my difference.
yeah. You rule with fear, with an
Yeah.
iron fist. Yeah, not
course.
with money.
I support democracy and everything except my personal life.
And we saw that play out on your
Yeah.
Instagram. So
When it comes to silkies, that's where you see it.
yeah. All right. Oh God. MV Penis is in the chat. What's going on, man? Hello to you. I don't think McKenna's even met the MV Penis.
This was after.
you-
No, I was in Alaska when MVP showed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, here he is.
Yeah.
In the flesh himself. So, let's see. I think I saw a super chat down here a little bit later. Here we go from Eric K for $2. He says, "Your sound is fine, MVP. She is a little bit low." Oh, okay. Fine, MVP. She's a little lower. Cool. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the $2 for one, and for two for helping us with the audio. That always helps us, just because having people in the studio is a first. So, but it is it's a pleasure. So, Eric, this one is for you, my man.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
And then from Cappy for $5. Oh, five. What are those? BGNs? Do you know what that would be? Is that like a Brazilian dollar or something?
No, I don't know.
Huh.
You'll have to tell us what that is.
Yeah, Cappy, what is a BGN? Huh. He says, "I love when summer comes and it's flooded with German people. How they refuse to speak, Bulgarian, okay, or English as if we are supposed to know their language." Interesting. Let me see if there's the rest of your super chat. Oh, okay. It ends there. That's interesting, Cappy. So, yeah, real quick, let us know if that is that Bulgarian money? Is that where the BGN comes from? And also, I understand the sentiment of having like lots of tourists come into, like, Southern California is a tourist hub. So you tend to get a lot of traffic. You tend to get a lot of people from out of town. So interesting, man. But thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate that. McKenna, did you want to say anything about the speaking aspect of things, or like traveling and stuff? Because speaking about someone who's well traveled, I mean.
Well, so it's actually interesting because when I travel to other countries, I actually try to learn at least basic language just out of respect for the country, because I don't expect people to know English, you know. But in Switzerland, I try to speak French because, you know, at least half the people speak French.
Oh, wow.
And I had someone tell me to just speak English. They were like, "No, you're butchering that, so just speak English." So it's just the effort's there sometimes. We do try, but sometimes it just kind of, you know, doesn't work out.
Yeah. Ugh.
I'm terrible at French. I really did try, though.
I wonder if, like, because, well, excuse me, you guys are going to get a video tomorrow on my channel that is going to explain the next 2 weeks, and you guys will figure that all out when you see the video. But I'm interested to see what the language is like. That's all I'll say. I don't want to give any away, too many spoilers or anything. But so my man Cappy, for the five Bulgarian dollars, I believe it is. Let's give you this one. Maximus. Brian B says, Semper Fi, Max, oorah. Oorah, my brother. Kill. Great to see you here, man. I don't know if I've seen the chat before, but Brian, thank you for being here. And Semper Fi, always faithful to my Marine Corps brothers. Hail. And I love that. Look at that avatar. Is that that's your blues picture, huh? I see that. I see your blues picture. The people voted on McKenna's poll. Team No Silkies.
Thank you, John. See, I didn't threaten everyone.
No comment.
We did win though, so just so you guys know, because Max will never admit to this, people did vote no silkies. They did vote that is woman repellent.
You know, it's interesting when you buy voters or, kind of coerce them with fear, you tend to win things, you tend to win elections and polls and silkies conversations.
I mean, I'm game. Let's do it again.
Very odd how that works.
Round 2. Round 2 in polls.
We have a super chat for £10. That's proper money. From Ian So Forth. He says, I just had to Google silkies. Every day is a school day.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry.
Ian, you're a good man. You are a good man.
Scarred man now.
Well, silkies, depending on what you type in and what comes up, because silkies is actually a type of chicken, I think, as well. So, but yeah, Ian So Forth, if you type in Marine Corps silkies or military silkies, that's what you'll find is like they're just shorts. They're shorts that you work out in.
I almost hate to admit this, but in Alaska, I knew some Marines, and they all said they love silkies. They're obsessed with their silkies. I don't know what this is.
What can I say, boys? What can I say?
And that's it. I'm out. Bye, guys.
That's oh gosh. Don't let her run off already, guys. We just started the stream. Come on. We're only what is this? Where's my timer here? We're only almost 40 minutes into the stream. Come on.
The only thing that can keep me here is everyone who's anti-silkies, drop me a comment in the chat. Let me know that I'm not alone, that my poll was accurate, no matter what this man says.
You guys are killing me.
I saw someone said that Tugs would disagree with me. Yes, on your live stream where you were dancing in silkies, Tugs and I had a full-on feud where we were repping anti-silkies and pro-silkies.
They did have a full battle in the chat room. So if you guys rewatch that, there is a fun little battle. Eric K says, so no silkies, so people want MVP naked? Eric, that's what I'm hearing, but I keep telling people it's better to have silkies on, You don't want to expose the MVP-ness too soon, right? But thank you again, Eric, for being here. Who else says silkies or no silkies? I'll let you. So right now, guys, we have the chat here on the screen, and then I also have you guys your current chat pulled up on a separate tab so that McKenna can read that one as well.
So it's fun when he and I have done live streams when I'm in Tennessee or other states, and we just do a split screen. So much easier because I have one camera and one computer, and now seeing your entire setup, it's like I don't even know where to look. There's so much going on. There's a lot. There's a lot, but my members have seen. So if you guys sign up for a membership through the channel, I give the Spartans and the Templar levels. I give them all behind the scenes. The other day, I took a picture of me doing my editing here on the desktop. I'll give them videos of in the car footage or just kind of traveling and stuff. So the membership is a lot of fun. You guys get to see just kind of a little bit more behind the scenes. But anyway, getting back to Ian So Forth for the £10, the proper money. Thank you so much for looking those silkies up, and hopefully you're not too scarred, my friend. This is for you. And Clinton Hausch, I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before either, but he says, hail, Max and McKenna. Hope Alaska was fun and you had a good trip. Thanks, Clinton. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. What's been your favorite part, I guess I'll say, of the trip so far?
Everything about the trip. I love Alaska. So my point of this past trip that I did, I was there for about a month and a half. I bought a one-way ticket and I just stayed there for as long as I could. And I went there to really figure out if I was going to fall in love with Alaska again, because I love to move up there. And I did, fell in love with it. Everything about it was amazing.
I am very jealous. I think I've never been anywhere near there, but all my friends that have been say it's beautiful, and they just the experience overall is just something that they take with them. When they come back to. I was going to say when they come back to the States, but when they come back to their home state and they've had the experience of being in Alaska.
Especially if you love the outdoors, if you have a heart just for rugged terrain, you fall in love with Alaska. It really is amazing.
Rugged terrain, and would you say wildlife as well?
Yeah. So where I was living for the time was a property and a cabin that's owned by friends of mine who have opened it up as an Airbnb. And they were absolute sweethearts and let me stay there. So talk about being spoiled rotten. I had this gorgeous lakeside cabin with a view of Denali, which is, very rare and stunning in Alaska. And so you would take a left out of where I lived, and for hundreds of miles, it is just rugged Alaskan terrain until you reach Denali National Park. So if you love wildlife, if you love hiking and backpacking and just rugged terrain, it's amazing.
Man, it sounds like a lot of fun. It also sounds like a lot of work too.
Oh yeah.
Like it's especially with some of the terrain, like you're not getting someplace within hey, well, let's just go check this out for 10 minutes. It's like either a full day or a couple hours. It sounds like it's a grind.
It is, yeah. Getting to the grocery store is about an hour and a half for me.
That's right.
And I was driving my friend's Chevy, so that was, you have to plan out your entire day around just getting to the grocery store. So it's a very different way of life, but it's amazing. It's really refreshing. And we were laughing about this. I really thought that I would be very present online and that I'd be posting a lot of photos, but it's so peaceful in Alaska that the last thing you want to do is, not pay attention to where you are. So, yeah.
I'm actually thankful that you have kind of drifted away from social media while you've been there, because it really is something that I don't think you can experience through your phone screen or your camera screen. But Harley says Silky votes were counted at 3 a.m. and suddenly won. Weird how that works. 81 million votes or something, right, Harley? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the other poll that occurred. Oh,
see, I am pro freedom in every aspect except Silky's. Practice
what you preach. We have Adrian Mrozek. Adrian, what's going on, dude? He says, moving from Poland to England, not knowing English language was one giant swing of a sledgehammer to my introversion. Whoa. Also, hi MVP and McKenna, first time watching live, and I need to go to bed. It's 3 a.m. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Adrian, I am so sorry that you're up so early, man. But go get some sleep. Thank you for the 10 pounds. That is excellent. And dude, from Poland to England, not knowing any English was one of the giant swings of a sledgehammer to my introversion. Well, one, good for you for getting out of your comfort zone, moving somewhere. I wonder if it's for work or for friends or family, but getting out of your comfort zone and putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to then succeed and strive for something. So, hey, brother, I greatly appreciate that, and that is wild. And thanks for being here. If this is your first time, I appreciate being here. So, I have nothing like that, experienced. McKenna, you have moved to different places before. Where would you say that you didn't speak the language, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you can resonate with this a little bit.
So I've lived in 2 different countries, so Switzerland and Israel, and same thing. A lot of people there do speak English, which is wonderful, but for me, I really was trying to learn the local languages, just again out of honoring them, and there are aspects of it that are a little unnerving, but for the most part, it's amazing. And I think that those experiences shaped who I am today in ways that I continue to discover. So I would do it again in a heartbeat. In fact, after all of the COVID, BS, I plan on moving to other countries as much as I can, and just continue to travel. So,
Well, yeah, thank you for sharing that, because her stories in Israel are just beyond. I mean, like, you hear about people who have visited, but then for someone to like actually live there, it's a totally different experience. So thank you for sharing that, because Adrian is probably in a very similar boat. So Adrian, thank you again for the 10 pounds. This one is for you, my friend.
I'll dance with you.
Max is getting too based. Wait until he starts up on Adrena. Oh gosh, I can't say these words, Nosferatu. These words on YouTube do not. Mama Susan will say no. Alasia says every single one of those votes was genuine. False.
Thank you, Alasia.
Women
Thank you.
do not want to see that. Oh, gosh.
We've been anti-silkies from the start.
Yeah, you guys were like original. Can I say alt anti-silkies? Are you guys the alt?
Yeah, sure.
Silkies?
Say that all day long. Whatever gets the vote there. No. Speaking of anyone who's not seen our live streams, the live stream with Alasia was so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was incredible.
Rough Girl says sliding in to show some love. Rock on. Well, rock on to you, Rough Girl. Thank you for being here. I always like seeing your stuff on Instagram or whatnot, and thank you for supporting all of us. We also have Harley Dave saying tactical tropical comfort shorts. Couldn't have said it better myself. We've already read some of these. I did see Salty is pro Silkies. That's what I'm talking about.
Come on, Salty. I thought you were on my team.
They're great for PT. I wore the hell out of them in boot camp. Yeah, you did, Brian. We all did.
I will never understand that. It's not It's not like they are practical in my mind. You know.
Oh, they're definitely. Yeah, I mean, there is a practicalness to them, I guess, in
airflow. That's about it.
Airflow, comfortability, flexibility. Talk about flexibility. My God.
Yeah, but things just kind of flop around. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hanging out there for everyone to see. That's the MVP-ness way. We have another super chat from Paul Bustle, who says, Max, if a beautiful woman doesn't like you in silkies, you should know what to do. Does that mean, Paul, that I have to take them off and show that woman that if she doesn't like me in silkies, maybe she'll like me in a different state, and that's without my silkies.
Paul, if you meant anything other than that, I appreciate you.
Yeah, Paul, if you meant that I should actually change into some like regular pants, sure. I guess you're right.
Let me just say, like, I guess it does to an extent. This is all I'm gonna give. I think it depends upon the guy's thighs. If they're like, you have a major tan line, that's that's a bummer. Like the guy I saw today.
Hair or no hair? Like, is too much hair or like no hair?
We're talking legs, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Legs, guys. Of course.
I don't know. I don't think I want to answer that on the public forum. But okay, let me put it this way. A guy should never have shaved legs, ever.
All right.
A friend of mine in college was into bodybuilding and he had shaved legs. And I think it was the oddest thing I've ever seen. Very into silkies. That's probably where my hatred for silkies came from.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's yeah. I mean,
good looking guy, but had like these massive thighs that were shaved like a baby's rear, and it just looked terrible.
That's probably where those repressed memories start coming back into the fold. Interesting.
Common sense, really.
Clinton says, I used to have the Vash the Stampede. Oh, that's right, Clinton. Okay. Hey, well, yeah, dude, well, me personally, I think you should change it back to Vash the Stampede because he's my favorite. Trigun is one of my favorite animes, but I won't be a weeb tonight, don't worry. But yeah, sorry about that, Clinton. I didn't even recognize your new avatar, so... we have Tugs in the house. There she is. She says hi. And she goes, I knew it was McKenna. I think, and she gives you some hearts too, so.
Thanks, Tugs. I made the mistake of posting on my stories that I was headed to California, so I may or may not have given her away.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely gave that hint.
I was so excited though to go from Alaska, where you're wearing like all winter gear. They just got snow recently on the Kenai Peninsula. So to go from winter gear and boots that are being like torn apart by the Alaskan terrain to heels and jeans was so nice. So I was very excited to post that.
Yeah, and McKenna's gonna be here for I don't know how long, but an undisclosed amount of time. But while she's here, I mean, it's getting pretty hot here in Southern California. I mean, Tugs is out in Vegas, so she's already feeling the heat. But yeah, it's tank top and shorts weather at this point in Cali. So Wayne says, "Hey McKenna, I spent 10 days in the Montana backcountry and never touched my phone. Of course, there was no service, but it was the most peaceful, stress-free time I can remember."
Yeah, it really is. I think that's one of the reasons I love hiking and backpacking is because you just, I don't know, you just get away from everything and it's beautiful terrain and it's one of the most rejuvenating things that, you can do.
There is something that I think our soul calls for to be in nature. Like, I think that there's a deep longing that wants us to get away from our phones, you know what I mean? Like, that wants us to be away from technology and media and all this stuff. And we feel more in tune with, like, who we are when we're in those places of, like, nature, when we're in those places of wildlife, because we just feel like we're ourselves again. I don't know. Maybe that was too philosophical or theological, but...
I would agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fair enough.
Do you see Tugs' chat?
I was just about to say.
So I actually agree with that, Tugs. You and I agree. So on women, I think, and I'm so sorry, but I think silkies are, like, sexy on women. They're booty shorts, come on. But on men, they're also booty shorts, and that's just not okay on so many levels.
Double standard
Yeah,
standard
absolutely.
here. We have this double standard bullshit right now, and
But, like, openly admitted double standard.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'd be like seeing you in a miniskirt. Like, I'm sorry, that's not a visual I want ever.
That's not a visual I want either.
So
it's that
silkies.
little fabric in between, though. That's what matters. That's what counts. That's
hardly any fabric. Hardly covers what needs to be covered.
But yeah, Tugs.
But on women, they're so sexy. So.
They look. Oh yeah, they look. Well, to be fair, women look great in anything. You guys put on a plastic bag, and guys will still find a way to be like, man, look at those ankles, girl. Whew,
I have evidence against that. I worked in Yosemite for a summer. Lived in a canvas tent. And I just wore whatever I needed to wear to get through that summer. Very practical, not thinking about sexiness. That was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
And I had guys telling me, hey, you might want to, I don't know, think about what you're going to wear a little bit more. So, jerks. But still, I'm just saying, can't get away with anything.
Okay, there you go. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, it's like this whole other can of worms.
Yeah, right. But Tugs does say they are so comfy. A man, Manethrin Nathan, who, if you guys didn't check out my last stream, go watch my last stream where Nathan actually sent me a care package that I got to eat live for you guys here on the stream. Did you get to see that one?
Can you guys send us food? I love food.
Oh, they were crayons.
Oh, never mind.
So
yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, who did that? Because shout out.
Our man Nathan, Amanda Manethrin sent me crayons and a very well written note that I have in my drawer right now. But yeah, so thanks again, Nathan. I appreciate it. Pro silkies on women for sure. Yeah, we're all. I think we can all agree. And MVP says sundresses exactly. Like we can all agree that silkies and sundresses on women will always be like proof that God exists, right? But I do think that we can still say that silkies exists on men, and that's okay.
No.
So they are very practical for running, for action, for movement, and just for looking damn fine. So let's go down. I thought I had saw a super chat earlier, but maybe not. I might have missed one. Let me know, guys, if I have missed any of your super chats. Sorry I haven't been able to reach out to everyone here on the chat tonight because you guys have been so awesome. We have 30 people watching right now, so I'm extremely grateful, like I said, for everyone coming out and supporting the stream and supporting McKenna, because I didn't tell anyone that she was going to be our guest tonight, and so I'm thankful that people still came out and wanted to see, hey, who was going to be the special guest IRL too, you know? Tug says he's not wrong. That's why sundresses were created. My silkies look really good. I'm just saying. There you go, Tugs. I mean, like I said, she goes, I'm going to need them when it's 120 degrees. Well, when we do that Vegas trip in August, which, by the way, people start getting your tickets now. I almost got gypped from my hotel room. I had to call Trump Tower or I'm not staying there, but I had to call a couple different hotels to figure out, what the prices were for all my hotel rooms, because everyone was gypping me out of money. So I think I'm going to end up staying in one of those motels like I did last year. If you guys saw me last year, I stayed
that
in a
ends up being the
sketch
best
motel
option for Vegas, because by the time, like, if you're this close to booking, all of the beautiful hotels like Trump Hotel, they're already booked out. So motel is kind of the way to go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
if you guys bring a weapon with you, some sort of firearm, I think you should be good. But it looks like Harley and Cajun and Roman all guessed that you were going to be on tonight, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was probably because I posted about California. So I'm so sorry.
They probably saw that.
I think I've done that twice to you, actually. So it's my bad.
To be fair, I think there are a lot of people that are like kind of Batman, they're detectives, they know how to put two and two together. So Roman says, no silkies in the car, Max. Roman, who says we're carpooling, my brother? I am going to rock the silkies in my own car, and I'm just going to drive out as far as I can, and you'll see me there.
Skip this trip for sure. I've been on the fence about this trip, and now I know. Just not going to go.
Yeah. And Tugs is going to wear her silkies to the pool, too. You heard it here first, Roman.
To the pool is bikini.
Well, you got to have the bikini on underneath the silkies, right?
Well,
so.
Yeah, true.
Thank you, Nathan. He says, give our MVP more thumbs up. Thanks, my friend. And, I definitely think the silkies can be rocked in Vegas, especially if Matt, I'm blanking on his YouTube name. Tugs, if you can, I think you're a mod. I believe that you can throw his link up in here. But yeah, Matt is another Marine. He might be going out to Vegas, and if that's the case, he might be wearing silkies too. We'll see. Roman says, what the fuck? Yeah, man, I want to wear my silkies in the car, and if you're not going to let me, I guess I just got to drive my own car. Dang.
I'll be carpooling with Roman for sure.
Oh yeah, McKenna. It'll be like the all non-silkies people in Roman's car, and then all the silkies people in my car. How about we do that?
Yeah.
And Nathan, what did he say? He said you should wear his and he should wear yours. No, I don't think that would work out at all.
I'm gonna vote yes to that. That sounds entertaining at least.
If you guys thought the silkies that I wore were short, those are XLs. Those are extra larges. I think Tug's got a medium.
I wonder if you could get Tug's over your thigh.
That
would be impressive.
Yeah, that would be the thing. It would cover even less, guys. You do not want this.
Yeah.
Silkies and jungle boots? Hell yeah, dude. Such a great combination.
I love how this entire stream, by the way, has been about silkies. That was not intended.
It's because you're here.
It's because I'm here to make a point. I travel all the way to California just to say no to silkies. And
vote no on prop silkies, guys. That's McKenna's message. My message, as my fellow Americans, please vote yes on prop silkies.
Oh, don't look at the camera.
I have to endear my fans.
Oh,
please vote yes on prop silkies.
I mean, just view his last live stream and make your decision. I think that's all I have to say. Sure.
You guys will be
competitor.
You guys will not be displeased. It's a fun stream. But Jared says, yo, Max, what's up? Hey, Jared, good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. And I have been loving your videos. Hey, and congrats on 150, man. That is awesome. I think you guys are at 150 right now. 150 subs or something like that. So, Jared, yeah, congratulations, my man. A common idiot. Thank you, Tugs. I appreciate that. And thank you to Cajun for reminding me. I wanted to call him a common nerd, but I was like, no, I think it's something else. But
I have a complete side note question to get us off sulkies.
oh gosh, here we go.
So we did like, I think we said 14 to 18 live streams. We're trying to remember how many it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it's a lot.
What would be one of your favorites that we did?
That's a great question. Thank you for
Anything to get us off sulkies. Let's do it.
True. I really liked our not disproving, but our deconstruction or our unraveling of modern masculinity and what that looks like.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think your camera, like
That's
towards
the only
end,
reason it's
started
not my
to-
favorite.
yeah, which is fair.
Yeah.
But it was the YouTube algorithm that was saying she was speaking too much truth into the world from a female perspective and how males are seen and everything. And so YouTube was like, we can't have this. So they cut her internet off.
The behind the scenes was I had spent all day reading John Eldridge's book Wild
That's
at Heart,
right, yeah.
and I was so excited about this live stream because I'm very passionate about this, like masculine and feminine roles. And then as soon as you asked me what are your opinions on this, my internet cut out, and I think a huge storm hit that night, so I was unable to finish the live stream.
So yeah, what would yours then be?
I have two. My two favorite are the one with Josh, where we did the
Yes.
the comic
that's
book
right.
dating.
Yeah,
That was so much fun. Because I got to tell the Batman aficionado that I hate Batman.
Yes, that's right.
And he was such a gem about it too.
His
so
his
sweet.
literal job, he gets paid to write articles on Batman comics and like Batman news, Batman updates, films, anything like that. He writes that for a like actual publishing.
And I didn't know that.
And you told him
he was such a
to
good
his face.
sport.
He was
Yeah.
very much so. Yeah,
So that's a fun one if you guys go back and watch. So I had so much fun on that one. I could have done that one for
that was
probably a couple
excellent.
more hours.
Was that no? Because the one before that was the Super Bowl one where we ranked all the MCU
Oh, that
films.
was fun too.
But the one after that, the next day, I think, was the couples one.
And that, just getting like, just having Josh on, that was really fun. And then Alicia's, just hearing her on fire for everything that, everything that I stand for was amazing. So.
Well, that was fun too because that was the first time that she really had introduced herself to like live streaming and like being in that realm.
She hit the ground running.
And she, like McKenna said, she was on fire. She just like kept, like she would go off on these like huge, long, like drawn out paragraphs of speech without taking a breath, without saying like no filler words, no uhs or ums or likes, and would just go off. And we were just sitting there like in awe, just like with our jaws open. Like she has been like wanting to say this stuff and needs to say this stuff, and people need to hear it too.
I was spot on. I was spot on, and everything she had to say was just a wealth of wisdom, and it was really fun, And as a woman too, seeing other women come out and just powerful was amazing, and not the really crappy power that's like, oh, I'm a strong independent woman, but
strong women.
Yeah, but the like grounded, I'm here and here's what I have to think kind of power was amazing. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love those episodes, and having those guests on was super fun because it's like, it's like inviting a new friend over to a party or something. Like just all these different personalities mixing together is always fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Let's see. I think Shilwell says it would be cool if you got to go to Vegas. I know you don't like crowds, but it would be cool for everyone to meet and talk. Absolutely, man. I agree. Tugs for $2 says you and Matt need to do a Silkies stream together.
I would come to that. I might not be in the chat, but I would visit.
So you'll see Matt in Silkies, but you don't like me in Silkies. You don't agree with Silkies. Oh my gosh. Matt he's a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy. So Tugs, thank you for the super chat. This one is for you, specifically for the Silkies. There you go. There you go, Tugs. I know that's one of your favorite clips. So, but yes, Matt. If Matt agrees to it, then yeah, we'll do it. We have Alasia saying, "Oh, you guys, you're going to make me cry." Oh, Alasia, we mean it. It's serious. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason why, Alasia, there's a reason why you have your own stream now, and you're getting as many viewers as like McKenna and I do on our Max and McKenna streams. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that those fans follow you over there is because they want to hear what you say. You bring a great panel, all that great stuff. So
Yeah.
we mean it. We have Jay in the chat saying, "I know her." What's going on, Jay? Great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Jay, we've just been talking about how amazing Alaska is and like all the different experiences and everything. So I'm so thankful that you both got to like experience. Like, she showed me that one picture of the lake that was like right outside one of those Airbnbs.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just land. And no, that's like frozen over water. So stuff like that, I can't even fathom, you know?
He and I drove through a lot of the Alaskan landscape, the southern coast at least, and it was just beautiful. There's so many mountains that you can see. It's amazing. So,
Yeah.
and glaciers and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. Is some of those mountain ranges looked like they were painted by Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Like they looked like they're just perfect.
Yeah. Well, and Jay can attest to this. Like when you're driving through these landscapes, it almost doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful and you're so encompassed by it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. We have another super chat for Brazilian money, for $2 in Brazilian money, I believe. From Cappy, he says, "We need McKenna on Poor Choices." Dude, right? She would add so much substance to those streams. I would love to see her on Poor Choices. So Cappy, well, let me get McKenna before I play your clip. McKenna, do you know what Poor Choices is?
Oh,
do
yeah.
you know? Okay.
Yeah, you guys are hilarious.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Let's see. I will play this one for you, Cappy.
I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Oh, Jay says, "Ask McKenna about Raisin Canes." Was that?
No. Don't ask me about Raising Cane's.
Well, now I have to. I think by reading that chat, I inadvertently have asked you about Raisin Canes. So.
Well, Jay and I, in Alaska, we were looking for a place to eat, and he wanted to go to Raising Cane's.
Okay.
So we stopped by, and I thought that I ordered, I think it was the 4-piece chicken strip, and instead I ordered, I think it was 14, from what I remember, chicken strips.
Oh my lord.
So, first of all, charged us way too much, but second of all, this gal came out with this huge tray of chicken that was like for an entire family, and brought it out to me and Jay, and I was like, I'm so sorry. So we ended up with so much chicken. It was like, I mean, people in Raising Cane's were laughing at us, if that, puts it in perspective. So
That's hilarious. Jay, did you eat
Yeah.
all of her chicken tenders then? Because you said 14.
I think it was 14, maybe it was more than that, but it was way too much chicken. It was like, these poor chickens, there were probably 3 chickens slaughtered just for us. So,
Oh my lord, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was really good though.
And to be fair, I mean, like you are a good eater. Like you can eat a
I mean,
lot.
yeah, if we're gonna say that in a public forum, yeah, I eat a lot.
Yeah, which you would not think because she literally weighs 100 pounds. So
I love to eat, so yeah, I was very happy.
I didn't mean to out you if you didn't want to talk about eating 14 chicken nuggets.
I eat a lot. Well, actually, this was a funny story in Alaska. So when I'm hiking, I have to bring food with me. Like, it's a non-negotiable because I really do. I eat like every hour, every 2 hours. I've had guys who hike with me who eat less than I do. So I really do eat a lot. I love food.
You also probably burn so much that you're just constantly having to eat in order to keep your body like moving.
That's what I tell myself as I'm eating. I'm like, yeah, I burn this off, sure, whatever.
Our man Jay says the bill was like $50, and I was like, "What
sorry,
did
Jay.
you order?"
He covered us on that lunch. And,
that's cool.
yeah.
Jay, even with the mistake and everything, that's a gentleman right there.
Yeah,
thanks,
thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, man. That's super rad. He's like, I can actually picture that. Like, I'm putting it through my head and being like, looking at the receipt and being like, oh, not 14.
We just stopped in for a quick lunch. We were headed to the mountains. So we stopped in for a very quick lunch. And yeah, I remember us looking at the receipt going, what did I order? And 14.
That's funny. We have a super chat from Roman of the Empire who says, McKenna, I am not sure how I'm going to feel if you didn't make it out of Alaska without my... Oh, hold on.
Yeti
Without
paw.
my Yeti paw?
Yeah, so Roman knows that in Alaska I was hunting for Yetis.
Oh.
That was his one mission for me, was hunt for Yetis. So, yes, I have your Yeti paw. If it hasn't made it to you in the mail yet, it's on its way.
Whoa, Roman. That's pretty rad, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a Yeti paw. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now, can we get a bantha paw? Isn't that
might be a little harder to track down.
Isn't that what those are, Roman, from the planet Hoth, the banthas? My Star Wars nerds will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know as much as I should about Star Wars, but I think they're banthas. You guys can take my nerd card from me. Should have brought the chicken with you. Yeah, that would have been smart. Bring the chicken up on the trip, on the hiking trip.
Oh, we did. We brought it everywhere.
Okay.
Like, it lasted us for 2 or 3 days, from what I remember. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice. Well, let's do this. We are about an hour and 10 in. We've got 36 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Drunk says, McKenna was like an elf. She walked on top of the snow while I kept falling in. Never heard her laugh so hard before. Well,
yeah.
That snow, from what I heard, like some of those snowbanks were like 6 feet deep, dude. Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, she obviously, like you said, can just glide right over it. A wampa. Thank you, Soul Assassin. Wampa. What's a bantha then? Is a bantha something totally different? Banthas are from Tatooine. That's what it is. Thank you, Tad. I knew there was something called a bantha in Star Wars. So I'm not insane. But yeah, wampa or tauntaun. Yeah. So yeah, tell us about, what were we just about to... Oh, Jay had said about the snow.
Yeah, so that's actually a problem that I stumbled across because when I was in Alaska, that's one of the last or like the least times of the year that people enjoy hiking, that locals enjoy hiking, because you are post-holing like crazy. So
What's a post-hole?
Like you're sinking into the snow when you hike. For me, I do on a good day average like a little over 100 pounds. So not after Alaskan moose and caribou and stuff, but usually I'm about 100 pounds. And so walking on the snow is not a huge deal for me. Like I do sink occasionally, but it's not a constant. So with Jay and all other guys over like 6 foot, I did not consider that you guys sink into the snow. So when I took him hiking and walking around Alaska, yeah, poor thing. Thank you for bearing with me, Jay. I really appreciate it.
What a trooper.
Yeah.
What a trooper. We have Cappy for 2 Bulgarian Lev. Levy? Lev. All right, my man.
Yeah.
Bulgarian Lev, he says, also good night with a little heart. Thank you, Cappy, and thanks for the $2, brother. I appreciate that. And hey, get some sleep. Go to bed, Cappy. Go to bed. And for you, as you sleep tight tonight, I will give you this so you can dream of one of the most epic speeches known to man.
I bid you stand! Men of the West!
Thank you again, Cappy. I appreciate that, man. Soul says, oh no, MVP, you're insane. Just got your Star Wars lore mixed up. Doug says, completely different nerd card revoked. Hey, fair enough. If you guys can tell me what the different factions are of Warhammer 40k, then you guys can take my nerd card. But until then, the Star Wars debate is not happening. Because Star Wars is lame, and that is it's lame now. And that's a controversial debate, but I'm just going to say it.
Now, even
sorry,
I came into this world through Star Wars, through Jay. So I take offense to that, and I'm not even like
oh
into
my
this
god.
world. Yeah.
Guys, I invite her onto my show, and she hates Silkies. She hates that I hate I don't hate Star Wars. I'm just kind of indifferent to it.
He said it.
I just prefer Lord of the Rings and Warhammer 40k. I think Warhammer 40k is the proper future. And not Star Wars, but...
I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I don't have room to talk because I am new to this world, but still.
But she still does really, really well. I mean, for being like kind of a normie in the nerd realm, like she does great, and she's a super good sport when it comes to that stuff. And she's pretty much watched all the Marvel films and like will read comics that I recommend and stuff. So
it's fun. It's really fun to dive in and try to hold my own, attempt to.
it's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother world. But yeah, so I'm just I probably got a bunch of Star Wars fans upset. But
Okay, well in that case, I'm
That's
not
fair.
associated, guys.
yeah, she's like this little chat here is literally dividing the two politicians of
Yeah.
I'm not for Star Wars, she's for Star Wars. I'm for Silkies, she's not for Silkies. But
Yeah, come over to my side, guys. It's way more fun.
guys, what's the title of the show?
Oh, please.
What's the title of the show? It's Max's Man Cave. We're in the Man Cave. You guys know where it's at. You guys know where it's good, where all the best, hottest takes come from.
This started as Max and McKenna's show.
It did. And then
Yeah, let's just,
and then we decided that
I moved to Alaska.
well, the chat decided that they wanted probably to hear from me more. And so
I don't think the chat decided that. I think I moved to Alaska.
So I said, you know what? As an executive decision for the best thing for the channel, I'll continue on. We'll have our Max's Man Caves.
We'll fight this
And-
out after we're off the stream, and I will win, and then I'll update you guys on Instagram.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you guys will see the aftermath when I come on here next week with a black eye.
Bloody and bruised.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nathan says,
Then we'll have our own Amber Heard.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as no one shits the bed, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing that.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
good.
thank you. Nathan says, Max, did you save any crayons for McKenna? They were free range. No, I know they're all natural, Nathan, but unfortunately they just don't match her diet plan right now. They fit great with mine. I mean, I had that diet plan for 5 years in overseas and in the US, so it was great.
As much respect as I have for that joke, no. No.
Jay was just investigating the depth of the snow with his or with his feet awkwardly. Tug says MVP's nerd card in her purse. At this point, she definitely does. Absolutely. With the Star Wars stuff that I've said, she's probably so upset. Henry Cavill could tell you, how dare you insult us? 40K has its own card all in its own. Exactly, dude. Warhammer 40K lore is like a world. It is a completely different universe. You have to spend years dedicating yourself to learning about Warhammer 40K. Jared, my man, Jared is spouting it off. Space Marines, Necrons, Tyranids, Imperial Guard, Orcs, Eldar, Tau, Chaos Space Marines. But Jared, can you name the original Primarchs that are loyal to the Emperor of the Space Marines? That's a tough one. Even I don't know if I can name all the OG Primarchs. Dave and his death beanie says, well, now Star Wars is lame. I think that's what I meant to kind of go down, because I think now, I mean, look at even Doctor Who, and pretty soon us Lord of the Rings fans are going to start saying, dude, now Lord of the Rings is lame, as opposed to saying Lord of the Rings in general is this beautiful thing that we all love. So Jared says, need I go on, Max? You can if you want to, man. Warhammer 40K has its cool parts, absolutely. I don't know about factions, but I know you have to paint your own little figures. That is true, Tugs. And you know what? Henry Cavill paints Warhammer 40K, Tugs. He does.
What is the Henry Cavill obsession?
He wears silkies, so I think that speaks for itself.
Okay, never
I think
mind.
that's
That
fair.
explains so much, because I've never been a Henry Cavill fan.
Oh, man. Steve says McKenna has taste. Weird. McKenna has taste. Max, you're just wrong. Hold on. Sorry about this, guys. My secondary camera here is
No, it's fun
wanting
being here to see all of this.
Oh, yeah, like seeing all the technical difficulties and whatnot. I've always been more Star Wars and Robert Jordan. Is Robert Jordan... I forget what author he is, Brian. Okay, so... Olasia says, Max, get out. We no longer need you. After I read Lord of the Rings, it was immediately better by miles. Okay. See, Nathan, I could agree with you there. Like, if I had seen Star Wars first and then Lord of the Rings, maybe. But Lord of the Rings was always my first, like, love, I guess. But yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that's true? I mean, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
If you had seen Star Wars first, do you think you would have fallen in love with that, or you're ever since I met you, you're so Lord of the Rings things
Yeah.
that it would surprise me.
That is a good question.
Do you think they have the same virtues and principles that they stand for?
Definitely. I still think that you still have this, and I think Jay can attest to this. I don't know if you're still in the chat, brother, but like Luke Skywalker and his journey is one of like that hero's journey. Like
Yeah.
when you're a kid and you're watching Luke overcome fear, overcome doubt, you are watching this hero grow into himself. It's this epic adventure. You're seeing this good versus evil, dark side versus the light side. So I do think that the values that hold true in Star Wars hold similarly to Lord of the Rings, but George Lucas just kind of like said, yeah, we'll put some Jedis together, make their swords light. That'll be kind of cool. Whereas like Tolkien thought this out for decades. Like he was writing the Lord of the Rings universe, his world of Middle Earth, in the trenches of World War One. He was like creating these characters and these languages from his inception of learning how to read and write. So that to me just seems much more of something more that is just like universally just epic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to argue it. Well, you can tell when a story has heart and soul poured into it because we can all relate to that versus something that's a little bit more, cutting corners.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I'll say.
I don't know if it's that they the cutting corners thing, like as Star Wars got later into its age, they started cutting corners with storylines and plot and effects and stuff. But originally, I think George Lucas just kind of said like, yeah, this would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Max, text someone your last known whereabouts before the stream ends. Yeah, because
sure.
I am going to be dead.
Although John, you keep mentioning the banjo, and same thing. You guys have a hit list.
John, you better put yourself on a list as well, my man.
Tugs is my hitman, just so you guys know. So heads up.
And Tugs she's sneaky, man. She'll get you for sure.
Yeah.
The Thad That Shouldn't Be says McKenna's visiting platform, MVP. Whoa, is she taking over the MVP moniker, guys?
Who knows?
I don't know. I thought we had something. Max says Tugs. Nick, hey, what's going on, man? Salty says, hail, Nick. Let's see. Look at Max trying to backtrack. Well, I didn't want to lose all my friends over a stupid comment about Star Wars, but Robert Jordan wrote Wheel of Time. Yes, okay, thank you, Salty. I knew I've heard that author before. I just wanted to double check and make sure that was correct. I did see, was that Ash? Hey, Ash.
Hey, Ash.
She does say Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars. So, Ash, I'm inclined to agree with you, very much so.
You would love meeting up with Ash. They were so much fun.
Oh, that's right. You were in the airport.
Yeah. Well, I met Ash in Florida, and then we happened to meet up again in the airport with her and her brother. Yeah, it'd be really fun.
Nice.
It's really fun. I'm looking forward to more meetups. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're hoping that Vegas is a go for you. I don't think Texas will be in the cards in June.
I love Texas, though.
But
no, June I'm a little indisposed, so no.
So I don't think Texas, but if you guys want to see McKenna, I think Vegas is probably going to be your meetup for y'all.
Yeah.
So, yes, and Tugs says, yes, girl, I got you. I'm going to steal the Superman statue on my way out.
Hey, as long as I get Wolverine, we're good, girl.
Oh, God. You guys are both
we have a whole
going
plan.
to... Yeah.
We're going to just ration off all of his stuff. Yeah, your Wolverine really is amazing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole setup here is pretty rad. And, I mean, you guys can't even see Venom right now, but Venom is probably
my streams don't even do it justice, to be honest. It really is amazing. So we have a lot to steal.
Your streams? What do you mean?
Your live streams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, if you guys are here, like, in person in the studio, if you guys got to actually, like, look at these things up close.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think they're works of art. So, yeah.
Especially Wolverine.
Oh, I wonder... Do you want to grab... I wonder if you could grab the artwork that we could show.
The one that you just showed me?
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember which one it is.
Or no, the one that I gave to you from
That one.
Yeah, from the
Okay.
con.
Yeah, I sure will.
So I got because we all know that McKenna is like a Wolverine fanatic. I actually got her an art, a sketch that I thought was pretty rad. So Tug says partner in crime. I love it. So yeah, McKenna will be right back. She's just gonna go grab the sketch that I grabbed. Jared says, I call Punisher. Oh, okay, are we auctioning off my statues now? Hold on a sec, guys.
Oh, 100%, but I get Wolverine, guys. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, this is the sketch.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if you
it's
guys can see
amazing.
that. And then let me see. Oh, that's Gideon. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
So this was the sketch that one of the inkers did over at WonderCon. Nice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So now that will forever be in McKenna's woman cave.
Woman cave.
Yeah, so she will have
It's
that.
beautiful. So anyone who has seen any live streams knows that I'm a huge Wolverine fan. So I'm very happy about this. It's beautiful.
I'm glad that you enjoy it. Yeah, it's pretty rad. Like the detail on this thing is insane. But yeah, John says take inventory, Max. I've already got everything priced out so that if anything ever happens, I can give myself an idea of this is how much price-wise in dollars was stolen from me by Tugs and by McKenna.
I mean, the only thing I really want. Well, actually, there are two things: the Wolverine comic book
Yeah,
that you have.
yeah, that's true.
Actually, anything Wolverine. So yeah, it's a lot of money.
And most of my stuff is Wolverine.
Yeah,
I
you're
decided
right. You're
in
right.
this room.
Yeah.
Tugs, she says, gorgeous. I can't wait to go shopping in Dallas. Tugs, we are going to go through that convention and we are going to buy every piece of artwork that we can find that is either Wolverine, Superman, or I don't know. There's so many good ones out there. So
I'm gonna be FaceTiming you guys, asking for everything Wolverine related.
yeah, no,
So.
that's fair. That's fair. We'll find some good stuff for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian, if you guys didn't know, I like to just kind of put them on screen for us, or when I have to run to the bathroom or something, I'll put Gideon, which is my cat, I'll put him on screen so you guys don't get too bored. You can look at a nice, sweet cat. Is she running an auction on your live next week? Yeah, she might as well be,
100%.
dude. She might as well be. She's like, all right, now next in line we have, Thor, with this lovely Thor sculpture, going for 500. Can I get 500? And we'll just start. Actually, I would start at 700.
I was like, heck no,
Thor.
I'm starting at 1200. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
We'll go from
okay. There we go. Now we're talking. I still wouldn't sell it for 1200 though. That Thor one is
Can
pretty
you
rad.
autograph everything before you leave?
No, they're mine. Why would I? I'm not giving them away.
Up the price a little
There's
bit.
no way. Tug says can't do any of that if I take you out, Max. Oh, if you kill me, then we can't go shopping.
You and Tugs, can you go shopping with him first? Get a ton of Wolverine stuff.
And then kill
you
me.
can take him out.
Yeah, and
I'll
then
pay you extra for that.
We'll get you good stuff, McKenna says
No.
Tugs. So. Oh, Joe says I got a couple of great sketches at a con this weekend. Excellent. Was that in Orlando, Joe? Did you get to go to the Orlando one? But dude, I'm so glad to hear that you got some cool sketches. Joe, you're gonna sign my Beckstar trade paperback when I come see you. You best believe you better have your Sharpie ready, brother. Yeah, Cajun. Seriously, that cat literally lays in the same position. He never moves. Guys, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Don't make fun of him. That cat hasn't moved in a month. Oh. Well, yeah. Guys, to be fair, if I were a cat, I wouldn't move either.
He's a very happy cat.
Max.
Spoiled.
Yeah, we do spoil him pretty bad. Alasia says Max was legit salty at that autograph comment. Yeah, of course I was. They're mine. But yeah, Alasia got upset at me the other night because I was vehemently disagreeing with something. Or what was it, Alasia? I was very passionate about something. And you were like, whoa, I've never seen you be like that, up front. But
I missed it. It's a shame.
Tug says, good point, we'll go shopping first. Yeah, so we'll get the goods, and then Tugs, you'll take me out. But I will be aware now. I'll keep my eyes out.
Fitness doesn't matter. She'll get you either way.
Oh god, she's a ninja. Joe says, nah, local here on Long Island. Ooh, Long Island. That's where my dad's from. And he says, sure thing. Cool, man. Yeah, I can't wait. Put that in the collection. Orlando Con is this weekend. That's right, Ash. That I forgot. Thank you for that. Well, let's do this. We are at about an hour 30. McKenna and I had this whole thing planned, guys, where we were going to do smash or pass for all of these superheroes here that we had. And so, with that being said, though, I don't know if we have enough time. What do you guys think? Chat, we've got 36 people in here. Do you want us to do smash or pass with chat and with McKenna on some of these superheroes? What do you guys think?
Let me just say we can stop at number 2. Wolverine. Smash. Done.
No other conversations. We don't need any other superheroes. But we have to go through each one of them because there could be multiple smashes, multiple passes.
Multiple smashes on number 2. Done.
You know what? I'm just going to let you run this thing from now on.
That's all I have to say.
Max can stay alive for another month. Oh, how kind, Tugs. Thank you for being so grace-filled. You know, that's really what's important.
I mean, I do have my backup hitman. I've got Elijah, I have Ash, and John, if he'll stop mentioning. He might beat you with a banjo.
Well, no, John will die before me, because that banjo stuff is really...
If he beats you with a banjo, then he gains some points back, John.
Fair enough. He prolongs his death, I guess.
Yeah.
The cat has used its mind-controlled parasites to convince MVP that it is always sleeping. Wow. Tad, you know, cats do have a way with their owners. I was on Zach's streams where you were talking about... That's right, Alasia. I mean, to be fair, it was Lord of the Rings, so I did feel very strongly about that. I'm surprised to hear you swear so vehemently. You should have seen me in the Marine Corps, Alasia. Small and speedy. That's what you need for either quick cuts to, take someone out, or to steal something.
Both.
It was the Friday stream with Zax when Max got super salty. Can you blame me for being salty about Rings of Power? Do it. Everyone's saying do it. Ash is saying Thor smash. Everyone's saying smashes already. All right. Well, then let's do this, guys. Yeah, I think everyone's interested. McKenna isn't interested in getting hammered by Thor's by Thor's Mjolnir. I mean, I think she's probably ready to have her back clawed by Wolverine before Thor's Mjolnir. So
yeah, well, Wolverine is always going to be my top.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, campers, gotta head out. Welcome back, McKenna. Misses of the Empire's calling. Stay awesome. Roman, have a great night, dude. Thank you so much for being here. And you have always been so kind to McKenna and I. We greatly appreciate it. So we'll see you soon, though, man. Great to have you in the chat as always. So, okay. So we'll do this chat. Whenever we go through these, let us know as well, because I want to get y'all's take on who y'all would smash or pass. So, Spider-Man pass. Really, Tugs? Wow. Okay, well, we'll start off with number 1. We'll start off with Spider-Man. Smash or pass, McKenna? I'll let you go for this one as well.
I cannot remember his name right now, but what is my favorite actor who played Spider-Man?
There's Tom Holland, the one that is the little baby boy.
Yeah.
There's Andrew Garfield.
Okay, yes.
That one.
That one, yes.
Okay.
Anything else, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
But if we're doing comic books, then yeah, smash.
Okay. I think Spider-Man would be a bit too quippy for me. So, like, if he's... I might have to pass on this one just due to the fact that, like, I feel like he'd be making jokes as we were kind of, smashing. So I wouldn't really want... He'd be, like, too goofy. So
that would be kind of fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe he could use the spider webs and do something, like, kind of cool with that. If you guys are kind of into that thing.
The women know. It'd be fun.
I was about to say, the spider webs might be something interesting that the women would be like, oh, okay. Does that, So,
yeah, 100%.
Tugs is still a strong pass, which is very interesting. Okay. I'm going to pass too, unfortunately, but McKenna is going to smash.
Yeah.
So
more for me.
Yeah. Nathan says Spidey pass, too sticky afterwards. Yeah, to be fair, Roman, I mean, it's already gonna be, yeah, never mind. Ian so forth, yes, pass on anyone who can web your face. Yeah. Andrew is so nice though. See, Ash, I do agree with the whole Andrew Garfield thing, because he's a good looking dude and he's charming, he's in good shape, you know, but I don't know. Even Alasia says pass on Spider-Man.
But you see, Tugs agrees with
Smash on Andrew.
Something about Andrew.
Well,
He's such a freaking hottie.
Are we talking about
It's crazy.
Andrew Garfield,
I am talking
the
about
actor?
Andrew, for the record.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jared says Spider-Man would make a web silky. I'd let him web my silky.
I could run with. Oh God. Never mind.
you were about to say something, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna
mind.
stop. Yeah. All right. I think
Wolverine. Hell yes.
we got the consensus.
Yeah.
Of course, McKenna is going to smash on this one.
Yeah.
I am going to smash hard on this one as well. There is no better smasher than Wolverine in like the Marvel universe. He's the perfect mixture of rage filled with like emotion. So it's not this kind of like just straight anger or like sloppy, brutal. It's like this emotional kind of almost like, I don't know, it's an emotional rage. He's not just a brute, you know.
Yeah, you put way more thought into this than I did, but yeah, sure.
McKenna's just like, yeah, he looks nice, so
Yeah, he's
smash.
hot, so
Yeah.
carry on.
No, I think it goes much deeper than that.
Yeah.
In both meanings of that phrase.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Yes, thank you,
phrasing.
Tugs. But it's been like this since the start of this live stream, so.
I mean, true. It hasn't really stopped at all.
Thor, hell yes. Moving on. Number 4.
No. We're still, chat still needs to give their opinions, and Tugs is vehemently saying smash.
Yeah.
Alasia, smash as long as it's Hugh.
Yes, actually, yes, I agree with that. Thank you, Alasia.
But Alasia, and that's fair because Alasia, you do know that comic book Wolverine is about McKenna's height, maybe just a little bit taller.
Don't make this weird.
So, I mean, he is very short, but if he's Hugh Jackman, yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. Harley says Max likes the brutes. I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta have a bit of both. Tear him up, Alasia, says Brian. Devin has returned just in time for a great little game that we're playing.
How drunk are they? I'm sorry, I'm one drink in. Thank you, Devin.
Yeah, and I'm drinking water, my friend. So cheers to you guys. All right, are we all ready to... I'm looking at the chat. I think they want to move on.
I mean, I have my 2 favorites down, so I feel pretty content. Smash
That's true.
And smash.
She's like, I can stop playing the game
Yep,
now.
I'm good.
Alasia says, oh, for fuck's sake, never mind.
Yeah.
Ian so forth, maybe Wolverine is a painful spooner. Yeah, Wolverine, it's one of those things where, like, once you're done, you probably want to get out of there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, it's a little risk involved. It's kind of fun.
Oh, maybe a little danger?
Yeah, a little danger.
Okay.
A little wild side.
What is it? Is Thor from Adventures in babysitting? Nathan, I don't know if I read that correctly or not, but I'm not sure.
Tugs, no, apparently he's 5'3",
Yeah.
if we're talking Wolverine. But I learned this through him, so if you think he's a reliable source, then he's 5'3".
Which I am.
Yeah.
I would say he's 5'3", Tugs, which is, you know. But honestly, when you're talking 5'3" to 5'5", that's a big difference, I feel like. You know what? Like, it's kind of like that...
I'm sorry, but you said that I was 5'1", when I'm 5'2". So what happened to that big difference?
Well, it's kind of like the same thing as, like, if a guy says, like, oh, I'm 5'11", and then another guy says, oh, I'm 6 foot. That, to a woman, looks like a skyscraper compared to a one-story house. Like, it is crazy the type of height differences that women have based off of, you know, whether I'm... 6'1", 6'2", 5'3", 5'5". These are big
They're
differences.
important. Just like an inch is important to 5'2" girl.
Fair. fair.
Yeah.
So you're 5'2". I'm sorry.
But Wolverine is 5'3", and that's all that matters. He's taller than me, so I'm good.
Yeah, that is true. By an eye.
I'm like deeply in love with Wolverine. For anyone who cares to know.
If you
So,
guys couldn't figure that out.
doesn't
already.
matter how much baggage he has, Wolverine's my guy.
So Steve, we actually did a great stream about this where we talked about like
Yeah.
if we would actually be in a relationship with these heroes or not. We did it with Josh, I believe. That was one of the ones that
Yeah, it
you
was
said you
Josh.
really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And so if you look back onto the Max and McKenna Mondays with Max and McKenna streams, we did a relationship one, and it was hilarious. It was so much fun.
We learned a lot about ourselves on that live stream. I learned
we
that
did.
if I had a chance with an actual Wolverine, I would put up with way too much crap, way too much baggage just to have a chance with him. So
Because he's definitely, he's got some demons he's got to work with.
Yeah.
He's got some stuff he's got to work on. So, with that being said, though, this one, the one that we're doing tonight, though, smash or pass, baby. It's
pretty simple.
It's pretty simple. I mean, you can't get much more simple than that. So, which is why it's much easier to just smash on most of all of these guys. I mean, they look fantastic. But
And you guys ignore Devin and John in the chat. I see them. Ignore everything they're saying.
Tugs keeps saying smash Thor. We get it, Tugs.
Thank you, Tugs. I agree.
Wayne says, I gotta take off, guys. Max, thanks for hosting. McKenna, glad you had a good trip. I'm still jealous. Everyone have a great night and week. Well, Wayne, thanks for being here, dude. Enjoy your week as well, man. And I greatly appreciate your support, brother. It really means a lot. So, yeah, take care, and hopefully we get to see McKenna here soon. And you said, I'm still jealous. Hopefully maybe you can hit up Alaska as well one of these days. So, Shield Wall, no, we're about to get to Thor. Don't worry.
Oh, I already got to Thor. But yeah, smash.
I
Lots
think
of love.
I think we've already established. Yeah, the ladies would probably smash. And he's so loyal. I'd smash. Oh, about Cyclops, guys, you guys are getting way ahead of us already.
We're ready. Come on, us ladies are ready. Let's go.
Gosh, yep. See, that's what they do. They smash and then they go right on to the next one. Guys, kings, hear me out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of yourselves, kings.
Please.
This is the King stream tonight. Sorry, what if is the Thor from the movie Adventures in Babysitting? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Nathan. What if it is the Thor movie, or it is the Thor from the movie Adventures in Babysitting, late 80s movie? Okay. We have people saying that you're 5'1.5".
Well, that's because Devin's freakishly tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Doesn't count. He's always looking down at me.
Yeah, if you're looking, I mean, you can't get a good read on someone if they're, shorter.
Literally
the
looking
distance.
straight up at you.
Yeah. McKenna and I are the same height, says Tugs. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
5'2", is that right, Tugs?
Depends on like what heels we're wearing that night, right?
Yeah, because you guys could easily be 5'7" if you guys have the right heels
The
on.
heels that I brought to California.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Alasia says, why are men shorter than me in all caps?
No, we've talked about this. You're the height that I wanted to be. I wanted to be 5'10", and then I got stuck at 5'2". So I'm very jealous, Alasia. You should just enjoy it.
Yeah. Because then, Alasia, once you find a tall guy, like,
Yeah.
they're like
Power couple.
power
Right
couple.
there,
And your kids
so.
are going to be giants. They're
So
going to
much
be like
taller than
6'5".
Yeah.
They're going to be like Salty's height. Wolverine is a walking red flag. Well, of course he is, Tugs, but we're talking smash or pass tonight. But he does definitely have some tendencies. Comic Wolverine is. I mean, Hugh Jackman is never a red flag.
I was like, we are moved on from this. Smash and move on.
Let's keep going. Let's see. Or if we're talking about X-Ray Girl, who's 7'9", so there's also that. You haven't met X-Ray Girl yet, but she is 7'9", so
Is she
I can
really?
attest to that. She's anywhere between 7'9" and 9'3". Would you guys say that's fairly accurate? Somewhere around there. But yeah, the heels.
Yeah, they're a godsend.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Thor. Obviously, it's a smash.
Yep.
He's going to be whispering sweet nothings as thunder crackles behind you guys in the night. Thor's an automatic smash.
And
No
we can
thought
just
about
stop there. Wolverine and Thor. Good.
it. McKenna gets up and just walks
Yep, I'm done.
out. So yeah, I would agree, and I think the chat is very much on the side of Thorn and Wolverine both smashing. So far, Spidey is really the only one who we've had kind of a couple different people say yes or no.
I would vote Spidey because why not? You know.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with him, but when you put him up against
No
a
one
Thor
compares
and a
to
Wolverine, like
so-
come on, like
Yeah.
Spidey has no chance against those
It's
guys.
the fact that Wolverine. I mean, can I just gush about Wolverine for a minute?
No, please do. Yeah,
It's the fact that Wolverine is just like wild and untamed
Oh.
and rugged. It's like win-win-win. So
all of the good things.
compared to Wolverine, you just can't.
Wild,
Can't beat him.
untamed. What was the rugged? Yeah.
Rugged, yeah.
Okay. Tug says, "Wow, that was so romantic." Tug's about my Thor. What Thor's?
Definitely not
was?
what I said.
Yeah, I was gonna say yours is. Well, I'll say it's very telling. We know a little bit more about McKenna now.
Yeah.
I love how X-Ray Girl's height changes every time we talk about. She keeps getting taller each time we talk about her.
I'm curious how tall she is now.
I told you she's like 7'9",
9
between
foot
9'3", or
Yeah,
yeah,
sure,
9'4".
okay.
Sure, now she's 9'4".
Yeah.
Alasia, you can't tell me you would pass on Thor,
He did have an ego for a long time, at least in the
but
movies.
but just for a smash.
Well, it depends on if you're looking for character or for everything else.
Yeah,
So.
but I mean, like putting the ego aside, the ego might help with a smash actually. But
Yeah.
then you get rid of him. You know what I mean? Because this is smash or pass. But yeah,
If we're talking strictly Smash, then my vote is of course Smash.
of course.
Carry on.
I wouldn't be able to deal with Thor's old English speech. See, Steve, I think that would be way better. I think that would be almost more fun.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, ah, yes, my maiden, please come to
Oh my God.
our throne
Okay,
room.
that's enough,
You know
that's
what I mean?
enough.
No, I'm serious. I will make sure that people know that his
Yeah.
old English would be way cooler than just like, hey, what up, girl? You want to smash? Like modern language sucks ass. No one should speak modern language anymore. We should go back
As
to
you
old...
say, sucks ass.
Exactly, yeah, because
Yeah.
I have now it is I have it has been bequeathed unto me to speak in such foul tongue in modern language. How dare people think that
You're starting to make me rethink the whole Thor thing.
McKenna is lethal because she'll punch your knees. That came out of nowhere, but
I agree.
I mean, you're not wrong. So, my Spotify just went nuts on me. So let me just make sure that that's good, because like just
My
blew
music
out.
just kicked in.
It blew out my eardrum for a second. Let's see. I'm going to go to hell for even participating in this conversation, but I'm in. Do you mean? Oh, I'm not interested in Thor. Okay, fair enough, Alasia. You know what? I'll give it to you. At least you're honest. You know what you like. Norse Thor, Old English Thor is better. Yeah, both are great. That old Shakespearean language. Max is way more into this than McKenna.
Well, let's be honest. We already like my top would be Wolverine. If I could just stop there, done.
Yeah.
And then we already got to Thor, which is my second best. So
Yeah. So
I'm checked out at this point.
at this point, she's just kind of like, okay, like how much are you paying me to be here, Max? No, Cajun. Most Hispanics are pretty much all at my eye height. They're shorter. Oh, she's talking about guys. Okay, thank you, Salty. I was wondering what happened with my music for a second, so that was kind of odd. Alasia is a religious woman. Honestly, don't see her dating a god. Well, yeah, because that would kind of go against that, her god, and that the fact that Thor deems himself a god. So yeah, I can understand that. Okay, let's go to Cyclops. We'll kind of speed round this. Cyclops, Iron Man, Daredevil. Do you want to do each one like sequentially?
Cyclops, no. Iron Man, yes. Daredevil, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's... Can we get explanations?
No.
All right, fair enough. Cyclops, I'm going to say yes. Smash. Iron Man, I'm going to say no. That's a hard pass for me.
Really?
And Daredevil is absolutely a yes. A smash. Like, I would probably choose Daredevil as a smash over these. Out of these three, I'd say Daredevil's an absolute smash. So mine was actually the reverse.
We're not competing. So
No,
great.
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, because I would win, but I would just wear.
I think it's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah. But Tug says, smash Cyclops, he's so sweet and loyal. He is sweet and loyal, Tug, so that's why I said smash. But it also kind of depends on what you're looking for in a smash. You know what I mean? Iron Man is a hard pass. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Cajun. Yeah.
What is Cajun? McKenna smash Iron Man for his money. But you're not getting money, though, Cajun. You're just getting a smash out of it,
You don't
right?
know that.
I mean, you could steal from him from the nightstand when you leave or something.
That and your Wolverine statue and move on.
Yeah, and my statues and everything. So, Ash, thank you. A woman who has good taste. Daredevil smash.
I've never found him attractive. I really haven't.
It's not the. It's kind of. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. You said speed around Max.
Yeah.
Well, we had to speed round the three of them. Rather pick the male superheroes or female. Well, we haven't had any female superheroes though, Devin. So, he's got the slim body going for him. I have no comment about these guys. Iron Man is a hot mess. Exactly.
Yeah, if we're talking, this is strictly not talking about character. This is very much so physical.
Right. But with Daredevil, the thing is, like, because like people might not even know kind of his attractiveness or whatever, but you guys, I think I mentioned this on the stream where we had Josh on. But essentially what I was saying is that Daredevil, because he's blind, all his other senses are heightened. So his sense of touch, his sense of taste, his hearing, everything is heightened. So that would make him more inclined to be a better smash because of that. If you guys are
I would be afraid though if he's blind, so he has no idea what you look like. I'd be worried if he did have sight. He would be like, "Oh, never mind, I'm not interested."
Oh my god, it's a smash though. It doesn't matter because he's just. Because if it is a smash, then he's just probably like, "Hey, I'm just here for the smash. That's it."
He's a really good lawyer. He has a good point.
He's a good lawyer. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You have fun with this?
Oh gosh, see you guys. She did Wolverine and Thor, and then she was out.
I'm done.
We've got like Hulk and Silver Surfer. Oh, Silver Surfer, absolute. Captain America. We've got some good ones on here, guys. But we won't go too much longer, honestly, because we should probably start calling it a night. I'm going to take chat off here for a moment from Mo. But the pressure to shower. What do you mean, Tugs? The pressure to shower. Huh. Max makes good points. I changed my Daredevil from I don't know to smash. Ooh, yes, I did it. I got the endorsement there. By the way, thank you everyone for all my members that are in the chat right now. We've got Tugs, who is a member, Monopoly, Ian So Forth. Who else do we got here? Who we've got memberships? Alasia, Paul Bustle, who I believe is a new member tonight. Is that right? Ash, Cajun. We've got Dovey, Salty. Man, we've got a ton of great members here in the chat tonight, guys. So thank you so much for all the memberships. It's always a pleasure seeing all my fellow brethren, whether it's in the Shield Wall or on the Great Crusade or at the Battle of the Hot Gates. Hulk Pass? Yeah, definitely. Hulk Pass, that would be frightening. Catch you later, folks. Ian So Forth, thank you for being here, dude. Enjoy the rest of your night. Captain America smash, absolutely. Another huge smash. She'll be back in like 15 minutes, says Nathan. Give me Cap, I want Cap. There you go, Alasia. We have a smash from Alasia, finally, from Cap. It only took Cap to bring out a smash from Alasia. Where's Bucky on the list? Bucky's a little bit lower, Ash. He's further down, but he's here, I think. We didn't even get to Rogue or Black Widow. Dude, we didn't even get to Black Cat either. I know. because his senses are heightened. You got to make sure you're extra. Oh, gotcha, Tugs. I see what you did there. Actually, I'll bring you guys back up so I can, so everyone can see y'all. Hoop, there it is. Oh, you chose Electra. Interesting. Hail Templars, says Creative Blue Collar Guy. Hell yeah, man. John is another member. Thank you, John, Creative Blue Collar Guy. Let me move this back into the middle. So we are kind of finishing up here. There we go. And we have one more super chat before we head out. It says from $2 from Steve. He says, McKenna, are you hating on the blind? Oh, interesting. Is that a hate crime, Steve? I don't know.
I'm gonna let you make that call. I'll meet you in the ring.
Damn, calling you out, Steve. Calling you out. I highly doubt that she is, my friend. I highly doubt that she is. I'm gonna change our lighting here so that you guys don't have this crazy bright screen in your face because the monitor had that window open. But Steve, thank you for the $2. It's always a pleasure to have you on here. And we'll go with this guy. Another stellar intellectual conversation, says Harley. Of course, dude. That's all we have here. Salty Tail Templars. Hail. We got Night Pride. What's going on, Night Pride? Hello. Let's see if we got... I'm just checking all you guys. Because on my chat here, if you guys can see on the screen, I can't actually tell who are members on this screen that I have. So I have to check my my other window to see who my members are.
Did you already make it through the list?
For the most part, I think I have... well, everyone who's in the chat right now, like Monopoly and Corey, like we can see their little helmets. Yeah. By the way, how are you guys liking the Viking helmets or the Spartan helmets next to your names? And I think, so you'll have a Viking helmet for the first month, you'll have a Spartan helmet for the second month, and then you'll have your Templar helmet at the third month. So,
I want to do rapid fire through the list.
Well, I think we're out of time.
Oh.
We're at 2 hours. So.
All right, well, we'll just stop at Wolverine.
I love how McKenna is like, yeah, we don't need to do anymore. We've already got Wolverine and Thor. And now she's like, I want to smash everyone on this list. Let's just let's just rapid fire through all the smashes.
I'm gonna give my 2 cents.
Harley Dave says, Hail Templars. What's going on? Another fantastic member. Hail to Harley. And Dovey, who's another member. You ain't stealing shit. Jarvis got his back. Oh, yeah, that's true. With Iron Man, Dovey. I forgot about that.
Jarvis can be unplugged. Just saying.
Interesting. Oh, Max, it's Monopoly. It's not Monopoly? Monopoly. No, that's for sure. Okay, wait.
Wait, what?
So Tugs is saying that Monopoly Loser is...
It's Monopoly.
Is it Monopoly?
Did you say Monopoly?
Oh
my god, Max.
Loser.
That's okay.
Monopoly. How have you been letting me say your name incorrectly for the past, what?
It's
8 weeks
Monopoly.
now? Well, Monopoly.
Okay. I have so much respect for you. That's amazing that you messed with him that long. But yeah, it's Monopoly Loser.
Oh, that
Monopoly.
is wild. Well, we learn something new every day, my friends. McKenna just wants to get smashed. I know how she feels.
Oh God, Devin.
No, that's from Tugs. Tugs says McKenna just wants to get smashed. I know how she feels.
Oh, I saw it from him too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I said let's stop at Wolverine. That's number 2 on the list. You guys calm down.
Wolverine and Thor were 2 and 3 on the list, so
yeah.
we got it out early. We got it out of our systems. No, Max, we've just been laughing at you this whole time. Exactly. Yo, like...
Monopoly.
I'm Monopoly Loser. Well, I'm the real loser, because I was saying your name incorrectly. I've been trying to tell you this for weeks. No, you have... That is such a lie. You have not been trying to tell me at all, Tugs. Paul says, later all, I got some chores before bed. I owe you a beverage when you hit Dallas. Dude, Paul, hey, let's grab a beer. I owe you a beer, my friend, because of Paul, you are not only a member, but you donated tonight. So absolutely, man, I'm getting you a beer in Dallas. Remind me so that we can go out and grab something to drink. So thank you. I thought that's how you said it. So like if I played a board game of Monopoly, like
A Monopoly.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna let you live this down. Neither is Tugs or Alasia or anyone for that matter.
Even Salty's getting a good laugh out of this.
This is great, Monopoly.
You guys never said a thing though. Chat, you guys can never say that you told me yes or no though. That's the only thing. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I think it has been 2 hours on the dot. McKenna needs to recover from some jet lag, grab some food, and we are extremely grateful for her, to her, for being here. I can't thank you enough, so I'm going to give the floor to her if she has anything else you want to say before we head out and say goodbye to all of our wonderful chat here.
Yeah, so biggest thing I have to say is most of you guys were here for all of our live streams. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. I got some of the most kind messages as I moved to Alaska, where it really is amazing to me. I say this every time, but it amazes me this community just rallies around, each other. And I really, really appreciate it. And for those of you who put up with us for weeks, it's amazing, and I appreciate that a lot. But no, just blows me away, this community, every time.
Putting up is
a good word.
Is a good word. Is a good term.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nosferatu. He says Max fucking rules. Thanks, man. Even and that's the thing is like we're very authentic. We don't try and do anything that we're you those of you who met us at the Nerdrotic meetup and stuff. How we are here is pretty much how we are in real life. So we
more or less.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Maybe a little bit less silkies and a little less smashing and stuff, but still. Nonetheless, still ourselves. So I will echo that sentiment, though, that McKenna said. We cannot thank you guys enough for following us from Mondays with Max and McKenna, showing so much support there, creating this fellowship and creating this family, and then moving it over to Max's Man Cave, where now we even have twice as many people. Whereas, like, Max and McKenna, we were hovering around 15 to 20 people a night. And now we're doing stuff like this, and I'm seeing 40 of you guys in here at times, So I'm very grateful for everyone to come out and continue to support us because it's really cool to see, and to support McKenna, even though she's not here with us every week. We continue to support her, like almost subconsciously through her endeavors in Alaska. So you guys are the best. Let me read some of these before we head out. Your guys' streams are amazing. We've missed you, McKenna. Yeah, see, this thing is totally all McKenna, guys. You guys are I'm very grateful to have her because we definitely have had some incredible streams. Welcome back, McKenna. We missed you. There you go. Did McKenna encounter any Alaskan salmon sharks? I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is. Sorry, guys.
Hey, well, Monopoly says, thanks for the stream, Max and McKenna. And sorry I let you get my name wrong for so long. Good night,
great.
everyone.
Don't apologize for that.
Monopoly, you are a legend, my man, because you have just made me a legend inadvertently. So there you go. Alasia, good night. Thank you for saying hi and being so supportive of McKenna.
And putting up with us, honestly.
And putting up with us, absolutely. Putting up with my Monopoly-ness and my silkies and all that good stuff. Yeah. So... thank you, Nathan. I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. I'll see you guys soon. Don't worry. If you guys didn't know, like I said earlier, I will be releasing a video tomorrow that will come out early tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for that. It is a short 2-3 minute video that it's going to explain what the channel is going to do for the next 2 weeks. I will be taking some time off. So I have some videos in my back pocket that I'll be releasing. One of them is tomorrow, and then the other one is next week. And you guys will get those respectively. And but yeah, while I'm gone, hopefully I'll be documenting the whole thing, and it'll be fun. But where I'm going, the world may never know. The world may never know. My face is red because I'm tan, Tugs. believe me, there have been way more embarrassing things that have happened on the stream than getting someone's name wrong. So you put up with this too. That deserves me to give you money, John, because we put up with the best chat, with the best family, with the best community, and fellowship. So thank you guys for being here with us. Dovi, she does not have a channel. You can follow her on Instagram. Is it just McKenna Rogue?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah. And I've fallen off the map when I moved to Alaska. I really did. I stopped
right.
posting a lot, but I have a lot of photos from Alaska. I'll probably start posting those. So yeah, you can follow me there.
hell yeah. Those pictures, by the way, are beautiful. Like the video that you posted of like you walking across those
Yeah,
I don't even know what that was.
a friend of mine captured that. He put a lot of work into that, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a little mini documentary, a mini movie.
It,
So.
I was about to say it looked like a film. Like if you guys follow her on Instagram, you'll see all of it. But yeah, if one of the mods actually has her Instagram, if you guys can put it in the chat so people can go support her and follow her. Tug says, McKenna, I need to slide in your DMs and ask about some places to stay in California.
Yeah.
Oh, Tugs,
Wow.
yeah, you definitely don't need to ask me where to stay because
was
I
like,
live
hey,
here.
Hey.
Oh, but that's okay.
Okay, actually, on a serious note, outdoorsy places I can tell you,
True.
but all of the like beautiful places that you probably would want to stay would be him.
Fair enough.
So.
Yeah. And thank you both, Tugs and Harley, for putting that link in the chat. But yeah, guys, go definitely support her. And if you guys want to support her as well, you can go back to our previous live streams, all like 18 of them or whatever, and go watch through. It's a pretty fun reel of watching episode 1 to episode like, whatever it was, of how many Max and McKennas we have. So it's really fun. Definitely go watch those because it's a cool progression to see the initial and then versus like our final, like one. And who knows? Maybe we'll bring it back, but not anytime soon because we're both going to be traveling for the next months. I mean,
Yeah.
and then I start school in August, so it's going to be crazy getting time in, but way ahead of you, bruh. Thank you, Tugs. Bruh. Thank you. Are you saying I can stay with you? That's so nice, Max. Well, I mean, Tugs, if you don't have another place to stay, just let me know. We will we'll make something work. I'm looking at San Diego. We'll talk, because I don't know if I'm super close to San Diego, but hey, you know who is, though? I don't want to dox him. But there are people in chat who
We
are
know
really
people.
close. Yeah. We know people. Apparently, McKenna knows a lot of people that can harm me and take my statues. So
A whole hit list.
yeah, I don't need any of that. All right, guys. Well, we are going to call it a night. Thank you to all my fantastic members. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight, and thank you for the wonderful chat. We have an incredible little family we've got here, and so it's a pleasure, like I said, to have McKenna on again. And yeah, please go reach out, guys. She's a wealth of knowledge and has some really cool stories and places that she's visited that you can see on her Instagram and stuff. So. But that is all for us. I'll kind of leave us with the outro. And yeah, look out for that video tomorrow. And I will see you guys. I know this hurts to say, but I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's a long time. It's a long time. It feels like a long time, but it won't be. I promise. So I will see you guys soon.